Amy told us that you had a pretty successful like weekend away. Like you did a book stall, and got a big bookstall haul.
Yeah,
Tell us
so
about that.
I've had a couple of them actually. So I only started doing in-person events middle of last year. I did the Supernova in Sydney, which is your big
Oh,
nerd
cool.
convention,
Yeah, yeah.
and I shared a table with two other authors, with Louise Holland and Joshua Walker. I think Josh has been on here
Yeah,
before
yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, we know
Yep.
Josh.
So there was three of us on a 2 meter table, so it was a bit cramped. But that was a really good one. That was a good taste of it. But I still wanted to do more because I just saw how successful it was. And again, like moving paperbacks is easier and kind of more satisfying than moving an ebook.
Oh yeah,
So
100%.
there's a local market down in Wollongong, which is now called the Up Market. It's for kind of handmade, art crafted goods, etc. and so forth.
Yeah.
But through my wife, I happen to know the person running it, and I asked,
Oh,
"Hey,
cool.
would you mind if I came and set up a stall and sold my books?" And that was phenomenal. I sold 100 books in a weekend there, and I thought that
Yeah.
was the record breaker for me.
Wow.
But there's another market in Canberra, which goes for 3 days in
Yeah.
December, called Handmade Canberra, and I sold 200 there.
Wow.
Nice.
So I was just blown away by that, and it
Yeah.
kind of cemented in my head like this should be the strategy. I should just sell them straight to people like this.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I've you know been kind of orienting myself for this year to attend as many markets as
Yeah.
possible and just sell there. But it's really powerful. People are really amazed to meet an author in person.
Yeah.
Like there were so many people who just said I'd never met an author, and it's really weird going from this online bubble that we live in, where we're
Yeah.
always talking about and two
Hmm.
authors,
Yeah.
to people going, "Oh, you write the books,"
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
very funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can be very successful.
Yeah. Did you like completely underestimate how much you'd sell? Like, did you have only a certain amount of books there, and you're like, oh crap, I'm out? Or
Yeah, so for that Canberra one, I came in with 230 books and I sold 206. So
wow.
Oh
it was a
wow.
very light car load to take home once I
Yeah.
was done. It was, yeah, I was worried about running out, but
Yeah.
like I almost got there. So
But
yeah,
do you have like a QR code and all that in case you do
I
run
do.
out,
I
and then you
do
can
have
go
that
open?
stuff. I
Yeah.
was ready for that. And I
Yeah.
I think I nearly sold out of one of my books as well. Like I only had one left by the end of the event
Wow.
when it started with about 40 of them. It was just insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
That must have been really cool to for yourself, like to know that, okay, I've sold 200 books in one weekend. I must be
They're out
doing
there now.
something
Yeah,
right. You know what I
exactly.
mean? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome, man. I've just while we were talking, I just went on Amazon and found your all your books. Pretty much all of them except one of them is on Kindle Unlimited. So for I'm a Kindle Unlimited, obviously, because of the amount of books I read.
Yeah, you got to
But
charge them like
yeah,
that.
so if our listeners are on Kindle Unlimited, and you can pick them up on Kindle Unlimited and also paperback as well. So definitely, I've got four of them, so I'm looking forward to diving
Yeah,
into
exactly.
those.
I'll have a fifth coming out soon.